Well, now on this edition of Authors Revealed, Becky Anderson sits down with children's author and cartoonist Mo Willems about his series Cat the Cat.
Well, Mo, welcome back to Naperville and to Anderson's.
Thank you, thank you. It's good to be here.
It's so great to have you here, especially with the new books, which I absolutely love.
That's very kind.
I love this Cat
awesome.
the Cat. She's one little spunky.
She is a spunky little cat.
Spunky little feline. She sure is. So the humor in your book it's like breathing. I mean, I think they're so full of it, and it's something that we you know.
You just said my characters are full of it.
They're full
That's
of it.
absolutely
They're so full of it. So, but you know, they're weird, they're goofy, you know, whatever. They're absurd, you know. Is it hard to do that, to make it work? I mean, to make it still real, but you know what I mean? There
I think is the rub. You know, there's an emotional quality. None of the characters in my books, the pigeon in particular, none of them realize that they're in funny books. For them, this is tragedy. This is horrible. You know, you're spending all this time not letting him drive the bus. And I think that the key for me when I'm writing a story is finding that emotional truth, finding that emotional level, and that really trumps everything else.
So that humor, you know, it's one of those things where, as a parent and also as a bookseller, it's those books that I keep going back to over and over again. Those ones that make me laugh as well as my child.
Well, you are the orchestra, and that's very important.
But it's so important, and those are the books that stay around so much longer than the ones that don't, because those ones that you're laughing together, and you may get it a little differently the way you see it, but you're still getting it and you're enjoying the same.
I feel that, you know, with the exception of my early readers, my books are written for illiterates. So I'm dependent on the mom, the dad, the teacher to be my orchestra, to play my piece. And if they're going to play my piece, if they enjoy the piece, they're going to play it better. And I know it as a parent. The books that I didn't want to read to my kid, when the kid pulled out some horrible book, I would read it flat, I'd read it boring, I'd read it fast. But if it was a book that entertained me, I'd really get into it. So I have to be aware of my orchestra. They're essential to me.
So what is that first recollection you have of drawing something? You go, man, this is what I really want to do. I love doing this.
Oh, I see. I don't know.
I mean, did you remember that moment? Or maybe it was when you first doodled the pigeon or something. And I'm having so much fun with this.
Well, I love drawing. I mean, the act of drawing, and because the way my life has worked right now, you know, I talk to people like I'm talking to you, or I travel, or I do business, that I don't actually draw as often as I would like. And so when I do now, it's almost like a Japanese tea ceremony. You know, I put out all my pens and I put out all my pencils, and that's the time where, you know, I could spend a day working on an Elephant and Piggy book, and I'm just cracking up as I'm drawing.
See,
it's joy. It's absolute joy.
So, hey, Mo Willems, was that fantastic? So back to you, Dolly.